Hey, yo, we're here for a Madness Comic Network special edition. And we are targeting, or I should say, Crom is targeting Adjanu Bouzi. What's up? We're going to have a good time. Let me play a couple commercials and we will kick this thing off.
When they mine an area, they put down yellow tape right across that line, see? And if you walk on the wrong side of that yellow tape, you blow up.
Strange Tales 136. I remember it very clearly, and that was my first exposure to Kirby. And I wanted to show it to people.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kill its ass. Monster Matador, Afro-Apocalypse.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
Now turn your speakers down. And I mean that. I'm giving you a second. Turn your speakers down, because you know what's coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Come get some.
I do love that video. I can't help myself. Thank you, Lee Reese, for putting that together for us and for editing it every month and keeping it updated. We appreciate you, man. You rock. I'm here tonight with my co-host, the ever-present Doc Blaylock.
The doctor is in, baby.
And we have our wonderful guest from Star Sky Comics. How you doing, sir? It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How's everybody?
What's up, Boozy? Let's talk about it, brother. Let's sell some book.
That's what I'm talking about. I do, man. I read this. We talked about this now. You sent me the PDF and I read this. Man, and this guy's trying to pry out of me some critique, Doc. He was like, "Come on, you can tell me, I can take it. Give it to me straight, Doc." And I was like,
Pops does not do critique.
I really don't. I mean, I'm not a reviewer, but I mean, I gave him what I had, what I had in me, And man, it's a great book. I don't know what to tell you. It's a good story, and it took me a couple pages to get my bearings. It's kind of mysterious in the beginning, which is kind of cool because I like, who is Big D Wild? I understand mystery.
Yeah, I love getting critiques because that's how you improve. Like when people like let you know what's wrong with your stuff. That's how you improve.
What's up, Mike Jimmy?
Oh, what is up? It's Mr. Bonzart. The Bonzart. And you got Mike Jimmy up here in the chat. Shadow Hawk, good stuff, comic skater.
Good to see everybody. You guys rock.
Let me make me a banner for this book real quick, and then we will pull it up. But you want to go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit and give everybody an idea of who you are, my friend?
Okay, so my name's Adjanu Bouzi. I'm the creator of Aslan: The Awakening. It's on Indiegogo. It's in demand. I'm from the Caribbean and from the island of Haiti, and I live in Connecticut. I serve in the Connecticut Army National Guard, and I'm a father, new father and husband.
Oh, congratulations!
Congratulations, my friend. Cool.
Yeah.
Boy or girl?
Huh?
Boy or girl?
Oh boy.
Carry on that.
Nice.
4 months now. 4 months.
Oh, they get to be fun right before they learn to talk, but then send them away until they come back and they can vote.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, son. If you're watching this, I loved every minute of it.
Nah, they're really fun, except for like that late at night when they wake up.
I was going to ask you, how's your sleep pattern working? At least you have Army. You're used to, you can get by on a few hours sleep if you need to, right?
Yeah, but you don't want to.
it don't make it any more fun.
It don't make it any more fun. Yeah, but my wife stayed up a lot with him.
Yeah,
had to go to work, so.
Yeah, they're adorable when they start. They get up before you without the crying, and they're just standing at the crib, jumping up and down when you come in. And then, like the next day, they learn how to climb out of the thing, and you hear that thump.
Oh,
So I'm not even. He can't stand yet. So I'm not. I can't wait to see that. To see him standing, that'll be awesome.
He said he can't stand yet. So.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. They'll stand up, and both of my boys did, and they peek out of that crib, and then like 2 days later, they're climbing out of it. Good thing they're made out of rubber. Hey, I've got a question for you, Bouzi.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world would make any sane human being want to do a comic book? Man, why would you do such a thing to yourself?
I ask myself that all the time, but then I realized I'm doing it because I love telling stories. Like I love the art of storytelling. Like I love giving people a message through stories. So that's why I'm doing. That's why I'm dealing with all the messaging people all the time. Like people, hey, I told you like 7 times already, but my book is on Indiegogo. Go back it.
Yeah. But somebody at some point somewhere drew you in.
Yep.
So who was that? Who were the influences really got to you?
So they actually like what got me into like comic books wasn't really like comic books. It was more like animation, like cartoons and stuff like that. Like I like the stories they told. Have you guys seen like Princess Mononoke? It's like so I like that one was like probably a major one, and then when I went to the military, like some people told me about like I at first I thought making comic books was something that's like impossible because I don't know how to draw, so to me like that never even crossed my mind, and then people told me about like crowdfunding
Yeah, yeah,
found out like I could.
yeah. So was that a manga
The
or
no,
anime?
it was an anime.
Yeah, see, the anime that was around when I was a kid was like Star Blazers and Battle of the Planets, G-Force, and I haven't really watched it since. I just knew it was incredible artwork, but that Americanized version was just awful acting and awful dialogue. But it's beautiful stuff. It's beautiful storytelling.
Well, personally, like I said, I read this book, and man, I was like, hell, it's just I don't want to be. I can't be spoiler guy either. See, it's hard to do that now that I've read it. It's hard to do this.
All right, but before we get into this campaign, Pops, I'm gonna keep picking at Bouzi's brain.
Oh, dude, we have an hour.
So where did Aslan come from? Not in the book, but in your brain. What prompted Aslan?
Okay, so I would say Aslan came from like myself. Like me, I'm not from the United States. Like I'm from like the Caribbean, like I said, right? So it was like really hard fitting in when I first came here. So I would say like that's where Aslan came from. So Aslan is like in this world, he's an outsider. Like he's really trying to fit in, and he really wants to fit in. And it's about the struggle that he has to face trying to like fit in.
And at the same time, be a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Just like somebody joining the National Guard, right?
Oh yeah, I would say
something like that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, Pops, let's look at this thing here.
Well, let's watch the video first, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. That cover is dynamic as all hell. I love that.
Well,
it looks great. So Jacob was your artist?
Yep, Jacob Noble. I think Jacob Noble Art on Instagram and on Twitter.
Okay. All right. How did you find him?
So one of my friends that makes comic books actually did a cover by him, and then I just went and checked out his page. And I was actually the artist I was working with at first quit, and I really needed someone else to like do the art, and then he was available, so I just went with him.
Nice.
Let me ask you a question a little bit off track. You said you grew up in Haiti. What's the comic scene like there? I mean, is it hard to get books? Is it like, local comic stores got everything just like, Florida, or, I mean, what's it like? I have no idea what the struggle is outside of America to get books.
So I'm gonna just speak from like my experiences. Like other people, it might not have been the same for them, right? But I have never seen a comic book until I came to the United States. Wow. Yeah, like I didn't even know. Like I've seen obviously like the children's book, like children like ABCD books, like alphabet learning. I've seen these things, but I've never seen comic books. Like I've seen cartoons, but never seen a comic book.
Wow, that's a trip, man.
Bro.
That's a trip. So what was it like when you were first exposed to them?
It was like, wow, so this has been around this whole time. Like I had to read regular books. Like, why didn't you guys send me these? Like,
that's crazy. That's crazy cool though.
Hey,
I mean,
Mike,
I'm glad you came here and got to experience comic books, but that just says so much for how different it is in other parts of the world, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, kids there aren't even being exposed to comic books, yo.
Well, a lot of kids there aren't even exposed to good food and shelter because Haiti can be rough.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
it can be really bad. It can be like you could either have a good life or a very bad life. Like,
there's not a whole lot in between.
There's like very few people that's in between, and then after that, it's either you're good, you're living off good, or you're living very poor.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Well, I personally am glad you're here. You said you're in Connecticut. I'm glad you're here, and I salute you for joining up in the National Guard, even if it is Army.
Wait, I'm sensing some Navy. Navy. I couldn't even really see the hat, but I sensed it.
Yeah, Army. That's kind of like being in the military.
I thought about the Navy too, but the underwater part, I don't know how to deal with that.
Hey, Bougie, when I joined the Navy, I couldn't swim and I was scared of heights. I joined to jump out of helicopters into the water.
Confront your fears.
That wasn't really the point. It was money.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's cruise on through this campaign. You are fully funded and in demand.
Yes.
So before we even do that, then is there going to be an Aslan 2?
Yep, Aslan 2 is in the makings.
Nice.
Right now. 2 pages done already.
That's nice. The B cover. Who did the B cover?
So all the covers were done by the same artist.
Okay.
Like, so pretty much, like I mentioned, the first artist quit, right? Like in the middle. So that kind of gave me a really bad, like fear for like artists just starting, taking my money and quitting. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just stick with like that one artist the whole way.
Yeah.
Happen again.
Yeah. I hate to hear that happen, but I'm glad you found a good one.
Yeah.
Who delivers. Because being good at drawing is only half of being a good comic book artist. The other half is actually delivering what you promise.
Yeah. Deadlines and stuff like that.
Yep.
Build a good reputation, and then you don't have to worry about the reputation you have.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Carrie. Mike Walters, good to see you.
Carrie, thank you for tuning in. What's up?
Mike Jimmy says, we all ask ourselves that stuff, Doc. Stop looking for answers nobody has. I keep hoping somebody will have the answer, Mike Jimmy, of why we do this to ourselves. It damn sure ain't for the money.
Now, Carrie, this is what I usually do. I come out and I talk about people's comics. And tonight we got the book Aslan by my Aslan. How do you say it?
I say Aslan, but someone else might say something different.
Well, you say Aslan, I say Aslan.
Therefore, it's Aslan.
Because I hear it's like Turkish. It's like that's their word for lion.
Yep.
So they might pronounce it differently. So whatever they say, that's the way we're gonna go.
They say Aslan. As far as I know, because that was the lion in the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe. Yeah. So
Yeah. Aslan.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, this is what I normally do, Carrie. I come out, I bring people out, we talk about their books, we try to help them sell a few. That's what I do. So tonight we're talking about this one. Now, you want to go ahead and give a little story rundown here?
Okay, so the best way I could kind of like summarize Aslan is, if you're familiar with Naruto, is what if you took Naruto with the beast that's within him and you put him in the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
Right? And so you have to learn to control this beast that's within you, that's feeding off of your emotions. And and like not let it take over. And pretty much that's what's gonna happen in the story. Like we follow Aslan, who has to learn to control this monster within him that's feeding off of his negative emotions, and he has to at the same time try to fit into society, show that he belongs,
and meanwhile that that force within him is trying to take over, be bad, be violent, and make him not belong.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, the struggle and the interaction between the different characters was surprisingly refreshing.
Nice.
It's like there was, actual interaction between a couple characters on the side where you were like, oh, they don't necessarily agree about how I'm supposed to be dealing with this. It was like, I was like, cool, I liked it.
Yeah, so that's one of the things like I wanted to really do in this story. Like I wanted to give different point of views, like for like you can't really pick one side that's like, okay, that's the good guys and that's the bad guys. Like everybody has a reason why they want the power that they're seeking.
Right. Hey, Pop, switch Bougie and me. That way when you pop up a comment, it blocks me and not him.
Okay. There you go.
I mean, he's better looking than I am, so,
I mean, I don't know about that. You're a pretty good looking guy.
Yeah, the guy in the mirror doesn't tell me
Hey,
that.
look, if we're going to this, I need to do this,
I don't put an avatar up because I feel like I'm hiding from the guests, so I try not to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know me, Doc. There's times when I have to.
I know. I know. What's your MOS, Boozy?
I'm a 92 Alpha, but right now I'm working for them as a budget analyst.
Okay. All right. I don't know what a 92 Alpha is. I know 0311 or 11 Bravo.
Yeah, I'm not those. So the 92 Alpha is like you're pretty much working in the warehouse and you're making sure people get stuff when they need them.
Logistics.
Yep, logistics.
All right, right on. I was an 8404.
Is that logistics?
No.
I don't know what that is.
8404, 8525 is an independent duty Fleet Marine Force hospital corpsman.
Nice.
Yeah, he can fix a sucking chest wound.
I put Band-Aids on boo-boos. Really big boo-boos.
I can fix a sucking chest wound too.
That's right.
Well, I used to be able to when I smoked cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, so cellophane would not be handy, you see.
That's the lie I tell myself for why I keep smoking, just in case I come across a sucking chest wound.
In case I have to treat a sucking chest wound.
That's right. I'm sacrificing this for everyone else. Pale Rider says, scooting through my unicorn scooter just to say hello. Protect your dongs. Chris is on the hunt.
The things that go on in some people's shows that bleed over everywhere are just amazing. How you doing, Pale Rider? Welcome to the madness, brother.
So, Boozy, does this story, because I haven't read it yet, does this story conclude and then there's another chapter, or do you leave us hanging for part 2?
Pops, what do you think? Do you think I leave you hanging for part 2?
Well, you got me wanting part 2. That's pretty much what the end's supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
But not a cliffhanger.
Well, I don't want. Man, don't put me on the spot on the spoiler.
All right.
I'm asking Boozy.
Willing to say
I wanted to leave off in a way for people to want to read part 2, because issue 1 is pretty much like I'm showing you what the world is kind of like and like what's going on. The story really starts in issue 2. Like this is where things start to kick off.
Oh, okay, all right, I got you. So laying the foundation here.
Yes.
And how many pages is this?
24. So the first one is 24, and then issue 2 is going to be 32 pages.
Nice, very good. That's a sustainable rate. So that's awesome.
It does set the stage well. Like you said, it definitely has me going book 2. Okay, I gotta know book 2. The problem is, and this is the problem, when I read a PDF, then I feel like I can put off buying the book. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm a collector, and that's not a good place to be, where you feel like you can put off buying the book until like it comes out. Then I'll do the catch up tier and I'll get them both. But what happens if I don't have enough money when the next one comes out to get them both? Then I'm like, you see what I'm saying?
You got to do that catch up tier.
So sometimes the PDFs put me in the pinch. You want
to get the physical.
Yeah.
Shake it at him. Pops will start drooling. He'll start drooling right there on screen.
You see what I'm saying?
It's like 2 covers right now.
Oh man, hold up. Let me get that. Let me embiggen you. There you go.
Yeah. Look at there. Does it have that new comic book smell?
Yeah. And this is not the cover.
Nice. I do miss the old newsprint 4-color press floppies and that smell they had. Do you ever miss that, Pops?
Always. I mean, it's one of the first things I do when I crack a book open is I check to see.
Right.
You know who had that smell?
Yeah, all my old comics did.
No, I mean like who gave us that recently?
Oh, who did? Who did?
Russ with only death can save us.
Really?
Oh yeah, you cracked that thing open and it went.
Yeah. Carrie says that new comic book smell is lush. Yes, it is.
Yes.
I love the smell of books. Listen, you come in my house, you're going to smell tobacco, coffee, and books. Because acrylic paint doesn't have a smell. So.
Oh.
Wow.
Wonderful stuff.
Bougie.
So look at the evolution of Crom right there. You see. I seen those guys and I was like, man, is that what he's going to turn into?
So, Bougie, what's the setting for the book? Are we on this planet? Are we out in space?
So it's like an alternate Earth.
Okay.
Earth,
and about
in the future, like futuristic Earth.
Okay. So an alternate Earth, futuristic, kind of post-apocalyptic.
And anamorphic.
Kind of. And then but not all of it. Like here, these characters are on another planet. Like they're in another realm. So that's not this one. That part is not Earth, but the other one.
All right. So we're spanning the stars. Oh,
see
that poor orc got punched in the face.
Oh, there's about the one that got sliced in half up here.
There's going to be a lot of them dying in this.
Those poor little crumbs.
And I love the logo. The logo.
Yeah.
The tail off the end, everything. See
the light in the dark. Yeah.
I wanted to do like graffiti style, like for the like the background of the logo. And then
yeah. That looks good. If you see that tag on a boxcar somewhere, would that make your life?
I would be too like I might get into a car accident if I saw that. Like, I might be so I might just let go of the wheel, start taking pictures. Like,
yeah, there you go.
I think, Pops, that alley fight I'm doing right now, I've got a space on the wall. I might have that Aslan written just like that on the wall.
If it's okay with Bouzi and you want to put it in the book as an Easter egg, man, rock your world. You know what's up. You know, if you want an Easter egg in the Cromniverse, we got you. We'll stick you in there, man, if you don't mind. Here you go. We'll put that right on the wall like somebody painted it there.
Yeah, I'm down for everything.
That's the right answer, man. That's the right answer. Cross promotion.
Yeah, that's it. And that's a great logo too. I like it very much.
Yeah.
It tells the story right there. As a matter of fact, is there a story element to the icons we see under the name Aslan?
Yep.
Yeah.
So in the story, there's gonna be these beings called the awakened ones, right? And these beings are the ones that have different types of spirits within them that's trying to take over, trying to control them, that influences their emotions and stuff. And the 7 of these
Mhm.
those are the 7 main ones, but the black and white one each represent the good and the bad of each one.
Okay. All right. Nice. Are we going to get to see all these guys?
I don't
All
have all of
7?
them. I just have some of them.
No, I mean over the course of the story arc.
Yeah, over the course of the whole story, you'll see everybody, but not in the first issue.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
See, I like that stuff. That'll keep me coming back.
Yeah. And I want to tell each one of their stories too. Like maybe I might do like small little runs for each one of them where I tell their story.
Nice.
Down here
And,
we
and
have
maybe a set of trading cards with all 7.
I have trading cards coming. I have trading cards coming.
Nice.
Mhm.
Oh, we got bios for a bunch of them. Okay, let's start at the top. All right. Tell us about Aslan.
So Aslan, this is gonna be the main character. If you didn't get it by now, the book is called Aslan and he's
Yeah,
Aslan, right? So main character. So main character, and then the story's about him. He's the one that's trying to unify everybody because his father was the main protector before him, protecting all the realms,
Mhm.
and he wants to pretty much do the same.
Yeah. Okay, Zion.
Zion is the prince, like he's the prince of Earth Realm. All he wants to do is protect his people, and he'll do whatever it takes to do that.
Ujda.
And this is Usha. This is the pretty much the most powerful being in that realm, and his time is coming to an end, and he's looking to give his crown to the next person that is worthy.
Okay. Gaia.
So this is Mother Nature. So Gaia, Mother Nature, she wants to do what is best for all 4 realms, and that could be either giving the crown to the humans or by destroying them.
Okay, not necessarily our friend. All right.
I don't want to be destroyed. You can't destroy the earth. That's where I keep all my stuff.
Well, you don't have to destroy the earth. You could just destroy the people on Earth.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I keep me.
And so this is Draken. Draken is a very interesting guy. Like I wouldn't want to get in his way because he goes after what he wants relentlessly.
Evil is not born, it is taught. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
So this is Khaleesi. She's one of the awakened beings, right? And she wants everybody to have the same opportunities. So she's gonna go for the crown so she can give power to all and not just the upper class people.
Okay. Now she's also holding the spirit of lust and chastity. Is it what?
Boy, is that contradictory.
Is that Monday, Wednesday, Friday? I should drop by, or Tuesday, Thursday?
You don't want to drop by anytime because she could do some stuff to you that you never forget.
I thought I'd drop by on a lusty day. What's up, girl?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Excuse me.
Okay, and there's Big Daddy Burrock.
So this is
General.
Burrock. He is the one of the council members of Earth Realm, and all he wants to do is protect Earth, no matter what the cost.
I like him. I like him already.
That's the sticker that comes.
Yep. So this is the sticker, and these are the
Been unlocked. So that's sticker. Now there's not that far from the next trading card from the next stretch goal, which is the trading card. All right. Let's see. Let's go up here and see what we got. 153 backers, $6,100. We can we can get to $7,000 and bust that other thing open, get that next stretch goal, man.
Nice. But congratulations on hitting your goal. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you.
So
It's still till now. It's really surprising that I've actually got that much. Like, because at first I thought it was gonna be like $1,000. Like I planned to get like $1,000, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
But then I guess people really loved it, and then I did very well.
Nice. And that's what we want to see, man. I love to see creators succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So the featured tier is the variant cover C.
Yeah, and issue 0.
And issue 0. Nice. Yeah. You get 2 books for $17, and you get the sticker.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, the digital you can get for $7.
Yep.
So I got a $7 value. Thank you very much. But like you said, the physical, and me being me. Yeah, I know. So cover A and issue 0 plus Believe. Now,
Believe is the poster. So if you see that poster in the corner there, like it's also down here. If you scroll down, you can also see the poster.
Yeah. That was what's his name?
That was right here. Yep, you can get this. It's if you look at my screen, it's this one right here.
Oh yeah.
So it's this one right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
So let's see. That was cover A and Believe. Cover C, issue 0 and Believe. Cover B. Yeah, that's all pretty basic. I do love this though. Retail 10-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Do love that. Luke, Danny, all you guys working them retail stores, you know what's up.
Sam.
No, Sam doesn't work at a retail store.
No, but
he's like us, trying to get books in them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's a good guy to know for doing that.
But yeah, retail pack, man, 10 of them, $70. Get on it.
Nice.
And those 10, you can get them however you want. You can mix and match. You could get one cover, or but however you want it.
Right. Cool. And the ultimate pack.
You get all the issues and the canvas. You get all the posters, issue 1, issue 0 and 1, and then you get a canvas. Yeah.
Nice.
And you also get a poster of cover C. So like this one right here, you also get this poster.
Very nice.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's quality merch.
That's one thing. Like it gotta be quality. Like if you give selling stuff to people and it's low quality, they're not coming back.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. I keep telling people that. Make it the best you can possibly make it so that they want more.
Yep. Timothy Olson is out here shilling Melvin number 2 is in sign up on Indiegogo. Be sure you head over there after this stream is over and sign up for the mailing list for Melvin number 2 with art by, I believe, Vic King. I could be wrong though. Boy, that looks great.
Yeah, it does. I'm just perusing through the interior art again, so you can see the different.
Who did the coloring on the book?
So Jacob Noble did everything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
You see how it's got the different color palette, background palette for each type of for each. I love that, man.
Yeah. That's a nice detail.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always like anything where people getting chopped up. That's just me.
You just can't beat a good old transection.
Yeah, I mean, I like separated limbs, and I just love that kind of stuff. So yeah, you guys go check this one out, man. Go check this one out.
This is a book worth buying. Add Aslan to your collection.
Well, thank you.
There it is, right there. Go check it out. And oh man, did they? You didn't get us about a CromCon, did you?
I actually did.
Did you?
I don't remember. Let me see. I got it with.
I can't remember. I got so many people doing so much stuff lately. It's like,
He ain't got his paper plate right there handy with him.
R.J. Carter.
oh, you're okay. You're on RJ's panel. Cool. Sunday night. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was getting some people lined up.
I didn't know about ConCon, and then you told me about it, and I was trying to get a spot real quick.
Yeah, this is 21st, actually 23rd, but 21st CromCon. We also did 2 CromCon Europes where we just had people from overseas come on, and it's like those were really fun, but I had to come out at 7:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, be prime time in their time zones. You know what I mean? So I was out here really early in the morning doing that. It was like,
wow. I'm actually going to my first. I'm actually having my first con in March at GamerCon in Mohegan.
Nice, very nice. Good for you.
Now hold up, Doc. You're over there somewhere. What are you going to that one?
I'm not over there.
You're over there somewhere. You're down that way compared to where I'm at.
I'm closer to Cuba than I am Connecticut.
Oh, damn, you're far.
Now y'all on the East Coast.
You guys know Global Frequency? Global Frequency.
Yeah.
Global Frequency is the one that put me on. Like he's in Connecticut. They're in Connecticut.
Nice. Yeah, I'm between Macon and Atlanta. So
yeah, he's on right now with the Wazzy B talking about Bale Walker.
I gotta step away for just a minute, Pops. I'll be right back.
All right, now. So yeah, man. What was your since you didn't know comics and all that when you first encountered them? Who was the first character that you went, wow?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my favorite character for American comics. Spider-Man is my favorite character.
Spider-Man hangs out right here, dude.
Yep.
He hangs out right here on my desk.
I remember even that as a kid when I first watched Spider-Man, I was like, where are these spiders? I need powers right now. I need powers.
Looking to get bit, huh? Yeah.
It went from me being really scared of them to me being real friendly, like, hey, just do it. Just
do it. Now, you've seen that commercial for the Liberty Mutual, right?
Which one?
There's the guy with the ostrich, the commercial.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he goes ahead and has a spider bite him, and then he's like, oh. Did it work?
It worked, buddy.
That's gonna be you, man. Be careful.
I learned it's not right. Yeah, but
hail, good stuff.
Yeah, we got good stuff. Confiscator, what's happening, my friend?
Good to see you, buddy. When you gonna have me on your show, good stuff? Come on.
I don't know. You got to have Titan Donati interview Doc. You got to do that. That's one of my favorite parts of this show. Is Titan Donati doing the news? I love that guy.
Yep.
How about you doing the news?
Every day, bow.
He's a puppet. He's like a puppet that does the news, or like an anime character that does the news.
Yeah.
Oh, the news.
Kind of like I am for Pops. I'm just a puppet. Hello, welcome.
You said the news. I thought you said somebody was doing the news. I was like, what?
He does the CG news and reviews.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, Bouzi, I gotta know because I know what this was like for me. What do the guys in your unit think about you doing a comic book?
So they don't know about this? I'm not even joking. I don't talk about it.
Why?
It was to find out it would be bad. They'd be like, "Oh, Boozy, so you think you're a writer now, huh?"
Yeah, I get that. When I would do art when I was on active duty, you can imagine what I got. Yo, Doc, man, I'm thinking about getting a tattoo, and I would always just say, you got to pay me. We ain't even having this conversation without some money. So Good Stuff says no more CG news and reviews, at least for a while.
No more Titan. It's like all the things I love going away. Better be coming out with something good, bro.
Nah, man, you got to get the guys in your unit back in your book, man.
Well, the ones I know would back it. They know, but like the upper people, like I just don't tell them.
Oh no, man, don't talk to officers. No. Well, I don't know. Most officers are geeks, though, so they might, that might be a market to tap.
Yeah, maybe.
That's funny. It's funny because I remember going to a lieutenant's house to play Risk.
Listen,
I was straight out of boot, man. I hadn't even gone like to A school or, hadn't even got my orders. And dude was like, "Hey, do you play Risk?" And I was like, "Yeah, I play Risk." And went over to his house, smoked some weed.
Were you lieutenant?
He did that during the last year you could get away with that. There was a
time in the Army you could smoke weed.
Huh?
There was a time in the Army you could smoke.
There was a time in the military before the zero tolerance policy when you could get away with it. You couldn't. It wasn't like, oh, it's fine to do that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, for me, it was a monthly paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to go to Captain's Mast, they're going to take my money. They didn't care about a stripe when you only got two. They don't care. They just want the money. But I didn't have to worry about that. I didn't get busted for weed in the Navy.
So,
the only place I didn't get busted for weed.
Right? The only place he didn't get busted. So, listen, we had a captain. He was a Marine. And you talk about being geeks. Let me tell you. He was brand new out of the field training unit on Paris Island. I'm not going to say his name because he might still be alive, and I don't want this to get back to him. And I'm telling on him. We had a big ass refrigerator, a reefer, out in the center lobby between the battalion aid station over here and the logistics office over there where the captain was. And it was hot as hell. It's Paris Island. So I go in there and I'm reaching for the last Dr. Pepper, and this hand comes in and grabs it at the same time. And I'm like, what the hell? And yanks it violently away. And I turn and it's the captain. Because my initial reaction was, I'm going to pop you right in the mouth, whoever you are. And I was like, sorry about that, sir. Well, he's brand new. He ain't even been there a week yet. So I had to go in his office because Top is in there, the master sergeant. And I go in there, and he's sitting there, and he's got the big old Frank Frazetta death dealer poster up behind his desk. And I'm like, well, normally I would think you were cool because you've got that, but you're a dick and you took the last Dr. Pepper. I seriously want to punch you in the mouth right now, but he actually turned out to be a good guy, and he loved him some comic books and some D&D and
nice.
See, right. That's how it turns out. Most of the friends I had from my short time in the military were all pretty nerdy. They all wanted to have fun. So,
yep.
When I went to basic training, I used to actually write stories for my friends. Like when I was there, we would just pick one of the drill sergeants after whenever we have free time, and we would just make a whole story about him.
Yeah, see, that's how you know it was Army. They had free time.
Yeah.
During those free times, you could only sit. You could not put your back against the wall. You have to sit on the ground. It was that free time was not good free time.
Yeah, you remember that free time, man? That's not really free time because you just got it in the barracks. You just got to sit on your ass on the floor. You can't lean back. You can't get under your rack. You can't lay on your rack. You can't sit on furniture. Yeah. Come on, man.
I remember there was one Sunday we cleaned the same bathroom 12 times. They're like, this bathroom can't be any cleaner. There's nothing else we could do.
Yeah, but you know what? It's stuff like that that gives us the fodder for good stories. Like when I'm creating characters, I can draw on so many memories of so many different people I've met in the military and in my travels. That just you don't run out of material. You can just go into your memories, and if you've been in the military, and all three of us have, you've got a big old bucket full of memories to pull from.
Dude, there's no waking up like having somebody throw a trash can down the middle of the barracks.
Yeah.
Bouncing off every rack, every picnic table thing in the middle of the barracks.
Yeah.
You know, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
The centerboard pops. It was called the
Great
centerboard.
way to wake up, man.
Yeah, that first week was the worst one.
Yeah.
That first week was horrible. Like they woke you up exactly at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Let's
No-
go to
no
bed at
free
11:30 or midnight. Woke you up
Yeah.
at 4.
Our company commander was not one of the screamers. He talked like Clint Eastwood all the time, and we could hear his ass across the grinder. You know, everybody else, yeah, yeah, and he'd go, company out, and we would stop dead. We could hear him. So when he would come in the morning, he would just flip the lights on, and in the military, ladies and gentlemen, you can hear light. It makes a sound. It's so bright. Yeah. You've got 5 minutes to have your asses out on the line. All right, sir. All right, that's enough of that shit. Let's sell a book. Support a veteran. Buy this book. Do it now.
Yeah, support the
Look, I made
There
shit
you go.
bounce.
I'm all for that selling point. Support a vet, buy book. Yo,
That's it. That's it.
it's funny because I like to hear some of my son's boot camp stories because he won the Iron Man award in boot camp. And
Did he?
He must have just been torturing people, man. He must have just been torturing people with his go, 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 go.
What's
You
up,
know?
Frog G? I was the RCPO, man. And even I wasn't as gung-ho as, I think he was my third squad leader, Spratlin from Alabama. This dude like, we got this. Let's do this. I'm like, man, you got to slow your roll. I ain't had no coffee yet.
Thanks, Frog.
My
Support
man
the
would-
vet, bro. You
my
know
man-
what's up.
Yep, my man would be in the head after lights out doing pull-ups on the pipes. I'm like, are you serious right now?
And there's
better
always those really motivated people.
Yeah, you better get some sleep, dog.
Yeah.
Man, talking about sleep, I remember like one day they were like, you guys would wake up at 6. And it was like the best news we've ever gotten. They're like, we could wake up at 6. We were all talking about it, like, hey, we're about to wake up at 6 in the morning. Like, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get so much rest. And now, like, I'll wake up at like 7 o'clock. I'm like, wow. So
Yeah. I still get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every morning.
Oh wow.
Except for when I worked evening shift. I've done that my whole life. And that's a habit that I just couldn't break. That and eating like you do in boot camp. If there's food right there, y'all see Major Payne when he was in boot camp, that's how you better eat or you ain't eating.
Yeah. Yeah, my plate was always done because I just meshed everything together. Like every people trying to cut stuff, everything's gonna mesh together.
No, man, you just they call it throw the food down your neck.
No.
You're not there to enjoy it. It's fuel.
So yeah, you guys, this is it. We're gonna swing through it one more time. Go check.
Let's
out
refresh it, Pops.
The Awakening. Go check it out, man. Catch a few more backers on this one because this one's good. I read it. Hey,
This is one of the good ones, guys. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's still in demand. You can still go get it. So make yourself happy. Go get a copy of this book. Look at that, man.
now I have to go be on another show, my friend. I'm going on Catch the Craze here in a few minutes. So
Because Pops is in demand now.
oh man, because of that thing right there. Because of that.
Yeah. By the way, you can be sure you go out and back Pariah Blood and Mud. Only on it. Not back. Sign up for
that
Pariah
one.
Blood and
Back
Mud.
that one.
Only on
Sign up for that
Indiegogo.
one.
That's right, frogs. If you tasted that food, you wasn't doing shit right. Although I discovered I was underweight when I went in. I was 6'2", 140 pounds. I was skin and bones. And there's no mirrors in boot camp.
Really?
When I graduated, I was jacked. And they had the big ass mirrors out on the quarterdeck on your last day to put on your dress blues, make sure you look good. I come walking out of the shower, saw it. Yeah. I was going somewhere with that. But to gain weight, they put me on double rations. And it was mandatory that I had to get bread pudding with every meal. And if you've never had bread pudding, it's sweet, it's bread, egg, it's got raisin and sugar. Man, I developed a taste for it, and I cook it on the holidays now.
All right. There you go. Everybody go check out Aslan the Awakening. Back it. You know what's up. Share this out. Tell everybody about it. Do all the things that we do.
Yep.
I appreciate you all as always.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out, my friend.
Yep.
Thank you for having me on again and giving me another opportunity to tell people about this.
Yeah, Bouzi, I'm on YouTube, same name, Doc Blaylock. That's it.
Right.
Anytime I'm streaming, you're welcome to come hang.
All right, sounds good.
Anytime we'll talk boot camp bullshit.
And I was gonna say, I will see you again next weekend.
All right, sounds good.
See you at CromCon, man. Looking forward.
That's not next weekend. It's the next weekend.
Not this weekend. Next weekend.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Tomorrow morning, y'all, we're gonna be watching on Indie Volt as Lloyd launches his book, and he'll be on my show tomorrow night. We'll be talking about that. I'll have the quaff on later tonight. We'll be opening up Shotgun Samurai. I'm going on Catch the Craze right now.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
Busy
the
night.
doctor is out.
Peace.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a classic hero in a high-flying, fast-paced, and action-packed steampunk adventure. The original Skyman battles the Master of Steam with an introduction by comics icon and historian Roy Thomas. A Rising Tide, an Ace Comics publication. Available now in print or digital format on Amazon.com.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit